Tonight, a short idea with a long shadow. Loss aversion. Why does losing $10 feel worse than winning $10 feels good? Behavioral scientists call this losses loom larger than gains. On average, the pain of a loss is about twice the pleasure of an equal gain. It varies by person and situation, but the tilt is strong enough to shape everyday choices. The classic framework is prospect theory. We don't judge outcomes on an absolute scale. We judge them relative to a reference point, usually where I am now. If you sketch that on a simple graph, the lines for gains rises gently, while the line for losses drops more steeply. There's a little kink at zero. That kink is the feeling in your stomach when something shifts from mine to not mine. A quick test shows it. Suppose I offer a fair coin flip. Win $20 on heads, lose $20 on tails. Many people say no to get a yes. I often have to sweeten the win to $40 or more, roughly the 2-to-1 rule of thumb in action. You see loss aversion at home too. A free trial changes your reference point from I don't have this to I have this now. So cancelling feels like a loss. That's part of the endowment effect. We value that we already own more than an identical thing we don't. Refund policies and warranties pull the other way. They soften the fear of losing money, nudging us to buy. And once we've paid, sunk costs tug us to continue, because stopping feels like locking in a loss. Loss aversion also bends our attitude to risk. In the gain domain, we tend to protect what we've got. In a loss domain, we may take extra risk to claw back to zero. Same person, same stakes, different side of the reference point. That's why a smaller paper loss can tempt us into big, risky moves to get even. What helps? Refrain. Ask not only what might I gain, but what loss am I avoiding? Naming both sides stabilizes the choice. Pre-commit. Use defaults that help future you. Automatic savings. Opt-in limits. Cooling off periods before big purchases. Act once. Benefit many times. Set better reference points. Compare to your past self, not to other people's highlight reels. Progress feels larger when you track from where you started. Shrink the stakes. Break choices into smaller steps so any single loss is tolerable. Small losses teach without dominating. Name the bias. Saying this is loss aversion often reduces its pull, like turning the lights on in a dark room. Use the insight ethically too. If you design products or messages, prefer honest guarantees, clear cancellation paths, and transparent framing. Help people avoid unnecessary losses. Don't create them to manufacture pressure. Takeaway. Losses feel larger than gains, so we lean hard to avoid them. Notice the tilt. Adjust the frame. Build gentle defaults and protect future you. Over time, your decisions get calmer and better. Sleep well.